Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday, June 20th. Welcome to Morning Hair. I got some good morning hair going now. I love the summertime. Good classic morning hair in the summertime because it's hot and the air conditioner doesn't always work and you get some unusual things. This is one that I call the bit player. The bit player because I think we've already talked about Romeo and Juliet. Our month of Shakespeare continues, and Romeo and Juliet sort of standard reading for high school freshmen. The thing about Romeo and Juliet, and I may have already mentioned this before, is that I always view Romeo and Juliet as having a play with a happy ending. People go, what? A happy ending? They're all dead. Well, they're not all dead. 6 of them are dead. And yet at the beginning of the play, there was a chance this Montague-Capulet feud could break into a civil war, which might have left thousands dead and the whole city taken over. But that didn't happen. By the way, the 2 classic versions of Romeo and Juliet, the 1968 version and the 1996 version. The 1968 version, I just learned that in the 68 version, Laurence Olivier was in that play. Did you see him? No, but you heard him. Because at the same time they were shooting Romeo and Juliet, Laurence Olivier was in a nearby studio doing the Shoes of the Fisherman. And he heard there was a Shakespeare thing going on, so he wanted to go be a part. And he begged Franco Zeffirelli for a part in the play. And Zeffirelli said, I'm sorry, Mr. Olivier, you're the greatest Shakespeare actor in the world, but we've already cast this play. But what Olivier finally did was he convinced Franco Zeffirelli to let him do the voice of the opening chorus. And he also had the one line of Romeo's father, because they cast an Italian actor whose voice was very, very thickly accented. And Zeffirelli was afraid people couldn't recognize his voice. So he let Olivier dub in the voice of Romeo's dad. Anyway, last night I was clicking through the channels, and some TV shows I now called Still Star-Crossed, a continuation of Romeo and Juliet. I didn't watch it, but it's on if you want to see it, and somebody tell me if it's any good. Anyway, the reason why I call this the Peter is because in your life, you're going to be someone's Juliet or you're going to be someone's Romeo. You are fated to play a central starring role in a couple of stories. However, you are also fated to play a very small part in 100,000 other stories in which you are no more than a bit player. You walk across the stage in this person's life for just a moment, and then you are gone. I wonder how these things are weighed. What is more important, the life I live where I was the main character, or the life I live where I was just a supporting or bit character? So, because if you're going to be a bit character, that's how great actors start. I'm sure there was a time when Olivier had a bit role, a small role, at the beginning of his career. And so, take those small roles seriously, okay? If you're just a small part, then take that small part seriously. And I guess what that means, I don't like to sound preachy, but, you know, be good to everybody. And I think it's especially important to be good and kind to people that you know you're never going to see again. Because that creates the kind of world that we want. You know, I guess I could walk across the parking lot and push over some elderly person. Just, you know, but then, you know, that's a horrible thing to. Why would I even suggest that? Because there's something wrong with me. But as a bit player in your story, I'm encouraging you not to do that. Don't push over strangers in parking lots. Be kind to people in parking lots. And in the end, if we're all kind in our bit roles, then our great saga will not be canceled. We don't have poor ratings, yeah. But I've talked myself into a corner here. Anyway, that's it. The bit player. Be kind in your small roles, yes, and don't push old folks down. That's bad. That's bad. I shouldn't have to tell you these things. All right, our month of Shakespeare continues tomorrow. It's summer. I get lost track of days. You know what I'm going to do today? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It is great. I can't wait. But in doing nothing, I'll probably run into somebody and be a bit player. Hey, bye everybody. See you tomorrow. Bye.